Hi, I'm Mary King, staff writer and restaurant expert for Fit Small Business, here today to review the Lightspeed Restaurant point of sale. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can find a link to our full written evaluation of this software linked in the description box below. If you're considering Lightspeed Restaurant for your restaurant, your biggest decision is probably Lightspeed versus Square. Both of these systems run on iPads and both of them offer tools both for restaurants and retail operations. The biggest difference generally comes down to cost and functionality. Lightspeed has a little bit more restaurant specific functions. Square is a little bit more economical, but you can also see our full written evaluation comparing these two systems to one another linked in the description box below. Lightspeed Restaurant is a full-featured, affordable restaurant point of sale that, like many cloud-based point of sales, runs on iPads. We especially like this user-friendly point of sale for quick service restaurants. It includes tools like quick service order screens that reduce button presses, as well as kitchen display screens and self-service ordering tools that are really great for counter service restaurants. We also like it for any restaurant that uses a KDS. The Lightspeed KDS frequently appears on our annual ranking of the best KDS systems, and that's linked below as well if you want to take a look at that. We also like it for its self-service ordering tools. It includes options for countertop and tabletop, QR code ordering, and self-service kiosks. And any restaurant that uses third-party delivery systems will really enjoy the integration with DeliverAct that routes several order platforms into your point of sale order stream and centralizes your menu. We don't think Lightspeed's the greatest fit for food trucks. Lightspeed itself does not currently recommend their product for food trucks. If you're looking to support a food truck, you'll probably be happier with a fully mobile solution like Square for restaurants. If your restaurant needs to manage in-house drivers and you want in-house driver dispatch tools, Lightspeed doesn't currently support that, so you'll want to check out something like Toast or Revel instead. And if your restaurant needs offline payments, Lightspeed currently does not support offline payments in the traditional way that you'd expect. Most US-based restaurants expect their point of sale to spool credit card payments to send later when you regain internet connection. Lightspeed doesn't currently do that, although we have been told that they're working on a cellular fallback that will enable offline payments. In the meantime, you could just use a crash kit or a peripheral, non-connected, non-integrated mobile card reader to process credit card payments in an internet outage. But let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into those important details. And let's start with the most important one, which is price. Lightspeed Restaurant is offered at 4 subscription tiers: Essentials, Plus, Pro, and Enterprise. The pricing runs the gamut from highly affordable Essentials package to a kind of expensive Pro package. Essentials starts at $39 per month for software for a single terminal. The Plus level adds loyalty tools and starts at $119 per month for a single terminal. Pro adds advanced reporting and advanced inventory management and rings in at $289 per month. Enterprise is custom quoted. These prices are all for software for a single terminal. If you need more than one terminal, you should contact Lightspeed directly because they can usually work out a better per terminal rate for the more terminals you add. Keep in mind, this pricing is current at the time of this recording. If you want the most current, accurate pricing, you should still reach out to Lightspeed for a custom quote. Unlike a lot of competitors, though, it's worth noting Lightspeed offers a 14-day free trial of the Essentials package, so you can test drive the system before committing. A YouTube viewer will find a link to the free trial linked below, along with all of the articles I referenced. But software is not the only price to consider. There's also hardware. So let's take a look at that. Like a lot of cloud point of sale systems, Square, Revel, TouchBistro, Lightspeed Restaurant operates on iOS devices. Lightspeed Restaurant is currently compatible with iPads, iPhones, and iPods that run iOS 13 or later. The KDS screens and self-service kiosks also run on iPads. For cash drawers and printers, the system integrates with industry standard hardware like Epson and Star Micronics. For Bluetooth scanners, scanners like the ones from Socket are also compatible. If you already own any of this hardware, you can usually bring hardware that you already own to run your Lightspeed restaurant point of sale. But as with most point of sale systems, you'll get the best technical support and hardware coverage from Lightspeed if you purchase the hardware directly from Lightspeed. They just can't cover hardware that they didn't sell you. They don't know what it's been through. So that's pretty standard. Lightspeed doesn't publicly list its pricing for hardware, though. You'll need to contact them for a custom quote. And that about covers your upfront costs, but for ongoing costs, you'll also want to consider payments. And this is one of the areas where Lightspeed is really flexible. You have the opportunity to use the convenience of built-in integrated payments with Lightspeed Payments, or you can choose from integrated processors like Vantiv, Cayenne, BridgePay, or First Data. Currently, Lightspeed Payments transaction rates for in-person swiped, dipped, or tapped payments are 2.6% plus 10 cents per transaction. Although, like the previously mentioned pricing, this is the current pricing at the time this was recorded. You'll still want to contact Lightspeed for the most current rates whenever you're considering this system. But you'll want to keep in mind, if you want to access some of Lightspeed's advanced reporting tools, you will need to enroll in Lightspeed Payments, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But now we've got the pricing out of the way, let's take a look at how Lightspeed works. You can get started with the Lightspeed Restaurant point of sale by signing up for a free trial directly on the Lightspeed Restaurant at any time. You fill out a couple of prompts and add your restaurant information. Once you fill out some basic information like your business name and create a password, you get access to the Lightspeed Restaurant dashboard where you can start entering your menu items and ingredients. And then all you need to do is download the point of sale app from the Apple App Store and connect your iPad or other device to your Lightspeed dashboard, and you can start taking orders right away. Depending on how big your menu is, you can probably get set up in less than a day. It's easy to create and update your menu items in your Lightspeed dashboard. You can easily add products with modifiers, attach images, and even create custom prices for takeaway and delivery items to offset the cost of takeaway containers or delivery commissions. You can also add ingredients to each menu item, so you can do real-time stock tracking to keep track of your low stock ingredients as your items are sold. When you're setting up your menu screens, you can add combos or discounts to the individual menu screen to reduce button presses during service to speed and streamline your service. For on-site orders, you can also accept orders via self-service kiosks. Lightspeed includes options for both countertop and tabletop kiosks, and you can also include QR code ordering for on-site orders that you can easily set up in the Lightspeed dashboard. For the QR code ordering functions to work, though, you'll need to add the Order Anywhere module. So let's take a look at that. Lightspeed Restaurant's Order Anywhere tool is a robust online ordering tool with attached QR code ordering functions. Order Anywhere is an add-on to your Lightspeed point of sale, and it's built on an optimized online ordering site that's hosted on the Lightspeed ordering subdomain. You can attach your Lightspeed online ordering site or Order Anywhere site to your existing restaurant website, or you can just use it as a standalone website hosted by Lightspeed. To accept online payments, though, you'll need a Stripe account. This is in addition to whatever payment processor you're already using in your point of sale system. This isn't totally unheard of in the cloud point of sale space, but it is a little unusual. Competitors like Toast and Square for Restaurants, for example, use the same processor for online and offline payments. Um, but signing up for a Stripe account only takes a few minutes, and the rates are usually publicly listed. Your Order Anywhere site accepts orders for in-house pickup, curbside pickup, or on-site QR code orders. For delivery orders, you have a couple of options. You can set delivery as an option on your online Order Anywhere site and include an order radius, estimated delivery time, and minimum order amount. But currently, Lightspeed does not support built-in driver dispatch tools. So if you're looking for integrated tools with Uber-like ability to dispatch your own in-house drivers built into your point of sale, Lightspeed is not the point of sale for you. You'll want to take a look at something like Toast, Revel, or Square for Restaurants. Alternatively, you can add the Lightspeed Delivery module, which is powered by DeliverAct. Lightspeed Delivery acts as a delivery manager, routing orders from several third-party online ordering and delivery platforms directly into your point of sale order stream. You can create one centralized menu to use on all of your third-party sites and manage that through your DeliverAct dashboard, so you don't need to update every menu separately. Both Order Anywhere and Lightspeed Delivery are add-ons to the Lightspeed Restaurant point of sale, and they're offered at custom quoted rates, so you'll need to contact Lightspeed for pricing. But both tools help you meet customers where they are, and once you have all those customers, Lightspeed has a lot of tools to help you keep track of them. So let's take a look at that. Lightspeed's baseline point of sale includes basic customer management. Customer profiles are detailed. You can add email addresses, home addresses. There's even room for notes, birth dates, and even preferred languages. If you want, you can also add customer credit cards to pay for future orders. And to encourage these customers to become regulars once you've captured them, you can utilize Lightspeed's loyalty tools. So let's take a look at those. Lightspeed Loyalty is included in Plus, Pro, and Enterprise subscriptions. Essentials users can add Lightspeed Loyalty for custom quoted prices. With Loyalty, you can choose how to reward your customers. They can earn points per dollar spent or work toward a goal like VIP status. You can also reward more than simple purchases. You can award points to customers who refer friends, or you can offer a bonus at sign up or for significant anniversaries. You can reward customers with the usual dollar spent, or you can have customers work up to a specific purchase like a free cup of coffee or a free dessert. Loyalty tools also include customer segmentation. So you can create custom groups like students or date night diners to use these categories to send custom email and SMS text messages. Lightspeed Loyalty includes email templates, so you can create really sharp looking email messages with rewards attached, and you can do it really quickly right from the Lightspeed dashboard. When you use SMS text messaging tools, though, you need to be sure that your messages are in line with your local text messaging laws and do not call laws and things like that. If your messaging violates your local laws, Lightspeed will block your account from using the SMS text messaging tools. So that's something to keep in mind. Now that we've talked about how Lightspeed manages your customers, let's talk about how it manages your inventory. All Lightspeed Restaurant point of sale subscriptions come with basic inventory management, and that allows you to input individual ingredients to track And you can even include information like the custom unit that you want to track, as well as any vendor information so that reordering is really easy. You don't have to use these, of course, but you can also turn on tracking for individual menu items. So if you want to track inventory for, say, just your high ticket items like steaks or reserved wines, you can certainly do that. You don't have to track it for everything. And this might be all the inventory tracking that a small operation needs. But unlike most cloud point of sale systems, Lightspeed Restaurant includes multiple options for inventory tracking. So you have the basic inventory, but you also have what Lightspeed calls advanced inventory. So let's take a look at that. Lightspeed's advanced inventory is included in Pro and Enterprise packages, and it includes some tools that just automate your restaurant inventory a little bit more. So you can input new stock individually, or you can also bulk upload a full order via a .csv file, which is really handy. It also includes the option to create production batches. And these are things like pizza sauce or house-made bread that might be components in dishes, but they're not individual menu items in and of themselves. So you can back out your inventory when you've made a 5-quart batch of pizza sauce, so you know if you need to reorder those supplies. You can also more accurately track stock as it moves through your restaurant. You can track the location as it moves from a storage room to your main kitchen or your pastry kitchen. You can also mark things as purchased. So if you see you're low on stock, you can see if something's already on order. And you can also create what they call inventory rules. These are things that automatically happen when your stock reaches a certain level. So you can, for example, create a rule that will send an email to your managers when you run low on stock on a certain ingredient, and you can include the link to the appropriate supplier's online ordering site. So it's really easy and very simple to create a new order when you're running low on really staple ingredients like flour or tomatoes or something like that. Lightspeed's advanced inventory does stop just short of full vendor and purchase order management in the inventory dashboard. This is something that the recently purchased Upserve system does support. So we're really looking in these next few months to a year to see what inventory tools Lightspeed Restaurant pulls from Upserve by Lightspeed, because we can already see places where the Upserve purchase has influenced and advanced the Lightspeed Restaurant point of sale. And one of those places that you can really see it is in reporting. So let's take a look at that. Like the Lightspeed inventory, Lightspeed's reporting is offered at different tiers. You have basic reporting, advanced reporting, and advanced insights. So let's start with the basics. When you log into your Lightspeed dashboard, you'll immediately be greeted every day with some high-level reporting about daily revenue, and it'll also show you how you're performing against preset targets. You also get general reports like you can look through your daily receipts, you can look at your sales per hour. You also have product reports that show you your top sellers, category reports that let you know where most of your revenue is coming from. And revenue reports are really interesting because it shows you at a glance basically where your money is coming from, what your top sellers are. And for most small restaurants, the basic reporting is pretty much all you're going to need. If you want something more than that, you also have advanced reporting. And advanced reporting with Lightspeed Restaurant basically gives you the ability to build custom reports. You can choose specific information to track, such as non-alcoholic beverage sales versus wine sales over a preset amount of time. You can also build custom reports through a drag and drop report editor, and then send those reports to individuals or managers to keep everybody on the same page. Beyond advanced reporting, Lightspeed also offers something that it calls advanced insights. Advanced insights are reports that we're familiar with seeing in something like Upserve. These reports give you a really deep look at your menu performance, your staff productivity, and your customer behavior. These reports are highly automated, so they're generated from high-level data that's already in your point of sale, and it presents them in reports that are really easy to read at a glance. So your server performance report, for example, will show you your servers' sales and tips. You can break it down by the different types of items they sell. You can see how someone's performing selling cocktails versus wine. So you can identify training opportunities, like maybe someone who's not selling a lot of starters or appetizers needs a little help with that part of the menu. Or maybe someone who's not selling a lot of wine but sells a ton of cocktails could use a little boost with understanding the wine list. The customer insights are also really unique in that they are based on your customer payment data. So your customer insights report can track track customers even when they use different cards on subsequent visits. So you can see how frequently a customer is visiting, you can see what their favorite dishes are, you can see what their average spend is like, and you can identify patterns. Maybe this person comes in once a month, or maybe it's the same day a week. So you can identify behavior and maybe find a way to reach those customers and turn them into more regular diners. The one thing about the customer insights report, as cool as it is that since it's tied to the payments data, it currently only works with Lightspeed Payments. So if you're enrolled in Lightspeed Payments, but you also use the Order Anywhere function and accept online payments, remember those are processed through Stripe. So some of your online payment information is not going to be integrated into your customer insights report. It's kind of a nitty-gritty detail, but it's worth noting. All of these reporting tiers can be a little confusing, and it definitely is a little confusing. So if you are concerned that you really need a specific report, you should definitely check with a Lightspeed rep to ensure that the report you need is included in the tier that you want to subscribe at, or if you need to get it as an add-on module. But the thing we really like about these different reporting tiers is that it provides options for small restaurants. So if you're a mom and pop slice shop, you don't really need all of these deep level reports, so why should you pay for them, right? But if that slice shop becomes a chain of 5 local pizzerias, customer insights and all of those tools are going to be really useful for growing your business. So we really like that these tiers offer options and encourage growth. But overall, Lightspeed Restaurant is an incredibly user-friendly and affordable point of sale system that runs on iPads. It has a lot of options for payment processing, and it's really easy to self-install. There are only a couple of drawbacks, and if I'm being honest, these are pretty nitpicking, but there's some limitations with the offline payments. For sure, you'd need a workaround there. The multiple reporting and inventory tiers can get a little confusing, but that just requires a conversation with Lightspeed. And if you want to manage in-house drivers, you're going to need another solution for that. But beyond that, Lightspeed has tools for quick service to full service and from small restaurants to multi-location establishments. If you want to learn more about Lightspeed or test drive the system, you can get a 14-day free trial. That's linked below the video if you're watching it on YouTube, or at the bottom of the article if you're reading this on our website. And if you found this review helpful, please give us a like. And if you want to be notified when we post more point of sale reviews, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and have a great service.